it's officially been 1 month since I started NAC. I thought I would do my 1 month update, and I did take it last year, but I honestly don't think I took it for that long. It was only maybe a couple months. With any new supplement that you take, usually give it like around 6 weeks before like you figure out, oh, this doesn't work for me, or oh yes, it does work for you. I've noticed sometimes it takes literally up to 6 weeks to really see all the benefits and just what this is going to do for you. NAC is an antioxidant. It does like provide the same building blocks to make glutathione as like glutamine, or what is the other one? Glycine. So glycine, glutamine, and cysteine, which is NAC. NAC is just the acetylated version, kind of like there's acetylated glutathione. So it's still cysteine. And so that's basically what your body needs to make glutathione. So this is a glutathione precursor. It does make more of it, and it's something that's great to take. Some people, I found that they don't even take really glutathione. They only do like a mixture of the glutamine, the cysteine, and the glycine, and that's what they do to lighten your skin. Honestly, I don't know if like that mixture, like what dosage they're taking, but yeah, basically like they're just like cutting out the glutathione and they're just going with those three. And I guess for those people, I think it's more of they're doing reduced glutathione and they don't want to they're worried about the bioavailability, and they don't want to do like a rectal syringe, and they don't want to do a nebulizer. So it's just easier for them to take the precursors to try to get the results. Guys, if the color and the lighting in this video is fluctuating, it's because like there's lots of clouds and I'm trying to use the natural lighting, but it's going to be up and down for this entire video, I can already tell. The cool thing about NAC is that it also has just like a lot of health benefits. Like I learned that it's used in ICUs, and before people have like heart surgery, the doctors will give them it to NAC to help protect their organs for during and after their surgery. Also, it's used as almost like you guys have heard like people using like the black charcoal to pump stomachs if someone was to have like an overdose or something. Well, for certain toxins that people might accidentally consume, like silica or something, NAC is one of the vitamins or antioxidants that's given to people to help basically, I guess, reverse the poison, which is really, really interesting. It's not only like silica, like there's a few other things that, you know, if you accidentally consume too much, you know, it's poisonous. And so NAC is used for basically detoxing. It's a bigger detoxer than I thought. It's kind of like right up there with like milk thistle, but even milk thistle, I didn't read anything of people using it like in hospitals for things like that. But not to say that milk thistle isn't amazing, it is still amazing, but that was just a cool tidbit that I learned. So it detoxes toxins and pollutants, and you're like, why is this important? Well, it's really important to get the toxins and anything you might have out, because our body uses up our glutathione to naturally get those toxins out. And so if you're taking high amounts of vitamin C, so if you're taking high amounts of vitamin C, if you're taking NAC, that will kind of help basically worry about those toxins or whatever is going on and not use their glutathione, so your body can still hold on to all that glutathione. And that is where you start to see your skin lightening and brightening and changing when you have like those large, I guess, stores of glutathione in your body. Another thing is NAC. A lot of people I saw on Amazon were like, oh, I started taking it because I want to boost my immune system, and you know, right now it's get sick season, and basically it was just to help protect them from flu and cold and things like that. I think last year I wanted to make a video on getting sick and taking all of these antioxidants, which are supposed to like boost your immune system, and basically if it's like really hard to get sick on all of these. I had a sinus infection, which that's more of allergies, and so not necessarily like a cold or a flu or like a virus, but it's really interesting taking all of these immune boosting supplements, especially when you've never like really taken them before like this. Like a lot of people say like they're worried about stopping, and then all of a sudden you weaken your immune system and then you will get sicker quicker. I've actually read a lot on people who would dose high doses of vitamin C, so like 1,000 milligrams, and when they stop, all of a sudden like they get sick. And I think that's an interesting deep dive, but that's for another video. So with the NAC, I'm taking 1,200 milligrams a day. So I think 2 weeks into this month, I changed it from just taking 600 milligrams a day to taking 1,200 milligrams a day. Honestly, I'm loving it. I think NAC is also given to people with ADHD, so it's to help them concentrate. It does kind of, I guess, just sharpen your mind to where you can, I guess, just get more done. I don't necessarily want to say gives you energy. The glutathione for sure will give you some energy. The MSM definitely can give you some energy, but it is used for like brain health. So it not only is protecting your lungs and your gut and your liver and your kidneys, but also the brain. And I like the way I've been using it so far, because I've basically, my daily routine of all the supplements that I take, including the acetyl glutathione, I've broken it up into once in the morning and once at night. But very recently I'm noticing sometimes like midday, if I'll get tired, like if you start your day like around 6 and then like let's say like around 2 you start to get kind of tired, I will take my final dose like around 2 or 3, and I swear it gives me my second wind. Like, it's crazy. So I don't know, like maybe don't waste, like if you are on NAC, acetyl glutathione or liposomal glutathione, liposomal vitamin C, if you're taking all of those, like maybe don't waste it right before you go to bed, because they do help with keeping you sharp and giving you some energy. Not necessarily like energy you'd get like before pre-workout, like that's more like jittery. This is just, I don't know, you just feel awake. It's the weirdest thing. So yeah, that's like a hack I've been doing for the last few days, and I swear it's been getting me like through like that hump. And then I can continue with the day, running errands, and just doing everything that needs to be done. And yeah, then by the time it's like like 9ish, then it's bedtime and I'm tired. But I was still focused and energized to still basically take care of my to-do list before that time. So I think NAC most definitely contributes to that feeling of awareness, being awake, and being focused. I think sometimes we're awake and we're just kind of all over the place. We're doing too much at once and nothing really is getting done. This is just I don't know, there's just a marked difference. I definitely feel better being back on my skin journey vitamins than the 5 months that I took off. Like 100%, I love being back on these. I've seen a really big change just in my daily life and my energy levels and things like that. So for me, it's a plus. NEC, I'm loving it. Like I said, being on something for 4 weeks, you really need to give it more time. Maybe like 6 to the 8 week mark, and then that's when you really see everything that it's doing for you. But so far, so good. So I'm on for another month. I think I have 4 more days of this second bottle of acetylated glutathione, the gold brand or whatever, and so I'll be making that 2-month update, and then I'll be buying my 3rd bottle for the 3rd month. A lot of people have been noticing, well, my skin looked different. It looked lighter, it looked high yellow, when I was taking the liposomal glutathione, but I switched up my filming places. When I was taking the liposomal glutathione, I had my camera set up in the windowsill, and then I was kind of like back, and so like you could see like in the room I was in a different area, and then over here I come to a corner, so I'm still using the natural lighting because like I don't want to put up like fake lights and then film. That's why once a month we do the pictures of me in a room with no windows, me outside, in a car, you know, so you get like a good feel for where my skin's at. But yeah, I moved my recording area because it was kind of washing me out, and I could tell it was making me look lighter on camera than in person. And so now you can see more of the brown in my skin, and I think it's just in this area it's a better representation of what my skin actually looks like, because anytime you have color and you have a camera, it is going to kind of distort it a little bit. If you've ever watched any of these makeup YouTubers and you go to like buy the same lipstick, and even if you guys have the same colored lips and everything, it still looks different on you than it did on that video. And yeah, it's just a camera thing. So I tried to work with it and give you the most authentic look. But yeah, if you feel like someone was like, I think you got darker, but no, I don't think I got darker. It's just I moved, and so you can see better of where my skin actually is, without it being like bleached out from being too close to the window. So in everyday life, like I'm loving it, because like I can see the change a lot. And so I'm excited for this 3rd month. So this video is too long, and yeah, I'm gonna go.